Howdy, folks, and welcome to another episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I'm Cody Chalifoux. Today, I am joined by a very special guest, senior on the women's basketball team, Antonia Corsinetti. Antonia, thank you for sitting down with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So you guys just got your season started off this past, the last couple of weeks. Before we get into that, I want to ask you a question about your off season. I know this is your fourth year here on the team. What does a usual off season look like for you?
So my off season usually I coach 8th and 9th grade girls AAU at the old AAU organization I played for. So that takes up a lot of my off season. I enjoy it. It's another perspective of basketball. But on top of that, I'm also taking care of myself, still trying to keep in shape, just keeping a ball in my hand. So that's kind of just my off season, and then some days, some summers I'll take summer classes. So
I'll just keeping busy 100%. Yeah, I know, some people try to relax a little bit, but Antonia is just ball is life, man. That's what it is. So again, season started. You have a lot of new faces, a good amount of new faces. You guys are lucky where you keep a lot of your team from last year, a team that has won the championship the last couple of years in a row. But you add some key contributors. I know Claire Green's getting a lot of minutes. Jada Bing's a new transfer, getting a lot of minutes, plus the other two freshmen that are new this year. So how has it been for them to adapt to this team?
They've been doing a phenomenal job. I've never been a part of a team who has, with newcomers that have picked up things so quickly and so efficiently. All three freshmen are doing such a great job. Claire, like you said, she's getting great minutes. As a freshman, she's giving quality minutes. Jada, on the other hand, she's doing a phenomenal job. She's had her college experience with basketball at her former school, so this is nothing new to her. Obviously, it's a new team, new coaching staff, but she's doing really well too, getting along with all of us as well as the freshmen. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, and you are adapting to a little bit of a new role as well as a captain on the team with Macy going down. She's still a captain, but you're more of the on-floor captain now. She just sits on the bench with her knee issue. We wish her a speedy recovery. How has that been over the first couple of weeks? I know you've been a kind of a vocal leader already, so the captain thing doesn't mean a whole bunch. Not like you change your whole personality, but it adds a little bit more weight to it, don't you think?
It definitely does. I have to look after 12 other teammates. I have a great support system. They knew once, Macy unfortunately went down. I have my other three seniors to back me up on the floor. The underclassmen are responding to me, which I really appreciate because I give them the respect, they give it back. Macy, she's doing the best she can, and I'm so proud of her because, it's a tough mental state to be in, but she's doing a really great job, especially supporting me as well still. Maybe not physically, but definitely emotionally and mentally, and just being a voice on the sideline as well. It was a bit of a struggle, kind of doing it somewhat on my own, but like I said, I have a great support system and a great coaching staff that trust and believe in me to lead this team. So it's an honor and a privilege to be their leader.
Right, a couple new coaches as well. And the starting season has started off, to be honest, you had one really good game to begin the year and then two kind of not so great games. They were against nationally ranked teams, but I feel like your team believes you should be able to hang with those teams. Just kind of talk about what things that you've seen that you've liked, but some things that you haven't liked over the first 3 games or so.
Our defense, we have to improve on it, but I think it was just a little mental lapse. We haven't been feeling ourselves the past 2 games, which is okay. It happens. A lot of people are telling me, it's better to get it out of the way now. But offensively, we're doing the best we can. Unfortunately, the other night against Babson, a lot of our shots did not fall. But we need to be better on the defensive side as well, too, because defense creates offense, and Coach constantly preaches that as well. So
right, you guys are a battle-tested team. Definitely nothing really to look into really with these early season games. And what's kind of a team goal for you guys that you guys have set? Obviously, I think winning a championship is up there and kind of a given that everyone wants that. But what are things beyond that? How March I think is really everyone's goal, but you got to get there first.
I think our goal is just meshing together. Right now, like you said, a little bit of our team are new faces, and we have new assistant coaches. So I think we're all just trying to get used to each other. we're doing the best we can, as upperclassmen to show the underclassmen what it's like at the collegiate level, how to play, the speed, the strength it takes. But I think ultimately our goal is, to just be as one. We picked a slogan called All In. The seniors and I chose that because in order for you to be all in, that's what's going to take to win a championship, to make it to the NCAA tournament again, to put another banner up in that gym. So, we have a great group that's ready to be all in, and we're ready to kick off our season, our conference season. So.
Yeah. Well, Antonia, thank you for sitting down with me. Before I let you go, we like to play a game here on Inside RIC Athletics.
Okay.
The game is called Vibe Check.
Okay.
So here, are you a big music fan?
Absolutely.
Big favorite, is there a genre that you can't stand? Is there something like, are you like an everything type of girl, or do you just listen to a couple things?
I pretty much listen to a couple things. My main things to listen to is to get me hyped up, probably Lil Baby, NBA YoungBoy. But also if I'm just hanging out with my friends, whatever, my main thing is R&B.
Yes.
Yes,
Love it.
especially throwback R&B. So,
well, that's music to my ears.
Yes.
So, what's your go-to karaoke song? I'll ask you that.
Oh God, I don't do karaoke.
No, you don't do karaoke?
Oh, no. If anyone ever heard me sing, they'd probably go tone deaf.
Well, Antonia, we're going to play a game called Vibe Check. Here's the name of the game. I love music. I'm big in music. I have 7,595 songs on my phone. My favorite genre is shuffle. Here's the point of the game. Me and you are going on a cross-country drive.
Okay.
I have the aux. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the first 5 songs that come up. And then you're going to have to tell me if I pass the vibe check, if you're going to allow me to keep the aux.
All right.
All right? So it's shuffle. So anything can pop up here. We could get NBA YoungBoy. We could get Frank Sinatra.
All right,
so
cool.
it could be whatever. So
right.
far I'm 4-0.
Okay.
But don't be afraid.
I like some Frank Sinatra, so.
Good. Don't be afraid to turn me down if it's
All
not
right.
the vibe. So for
All
reference, Tribe by Boz and J. Cole was the song I was listening to in the
Okay.
car. One of my favorite songs for the last 5 years. All right, so you ready? So I will only skip if it's an inappropriate title. This is a family show. And if you don't know the song, I'll put it to you. You can listen to it a few seconds. Let me know.
Okay.
All right. First song, Summer House by Coda the Friend. Need to listen?
Yeah.
It's fire. I love Coda. That's like a minute in or so.
I say it's a vibe.
All right, so far, 1 for 1. So you're going to give me the overall after the 5.
All right.
Always Forever by Bryson Tiller is the next one.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
That's a vibe. All right, 2 for 2. We're starting off strong. Coffin by Jesse Reyes and Eminem.
Okay.
You listen here.
Might be a pass.
Might be a pass. Oh, I was going to recommend that album. It's very good, very good. Waiting in Vain by Bob Marley and the Wailers. If you need a little Bob Marley check.
That's a vibe.
That's a vibe. So that's 4 so far, Tony. The last one, Daddy's Birthday by Young Thug.
Okay. We like some Young Thug.
Young Thug, so that's that if you need a refresher.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
So, Antonia, do I pass the vibe check?
Yeah, you do.
Guys, I can't make it up. I'm 5-0. I'm on a streak. Well, let's hope you guys go on a nice little 5-0 streak coming up. Antonia, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me again. Appreciate it.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I've been Cody Chalifoux. Thank you so much for watching that interview. We have more on the way, so make sure to go to goanchorman.com to find any interviews that you might have missed, any interviews in the future. Make sure to go to goanchorman.com as well to look at the varsity schedule and see what games are going on, when they're going on, if you can make it or if you want to watch at home. And again, we thank you so much for supporting RIC Athletics. Go Anchorman.